Hi, my lovely people. Hey, y'all. Hey. Oh, who's on the menu today? Who other than Jasmine, okay? Sometimes you got to take a deep breath because you don't know what might fall out of Jasmine's mouth. And when it does fall out, you just sit back and you think, what? So let's get right into it. Okay, Jasmine and the daycare is having lots of trouble with Aiden, all right? So she does this vlog where she's saying COVID is not going to stop her. Well, COVID obviously did not stop her because this woman was running around town with a mask half cocked over her big old nose and with the children that she said tested positive for COVID. They were in HEB. They were back to school shopping. They were touching on stuff, coughing on stuff. Somebody called the CDC. And I'm being serious because, dude, she not realizing a lot of other people that this is what a pandemic happens. This is how it happens. You have idiots like her that walk around knowing that they're sick, but they're still out in public. She's dragging these kids around. And the thing about it is, didn't you say the twins had COVID? So what the hell are they even doing at daycare going on a damn field trip? I'll wait. It makes no sense. In this vlog, she says, yeah, we still got it, guys, but we aren't feeling as bad as we were the first time we had it. Girl, that's how things spread. Y'all, I can't even go on how dumb she is to be running around town with COVID. But it was the conversation she had about Aiden that really struck my nerve and struck my core. So if you've seen it, then you know that she was saying how Aiden was interrupting her day by misbehaving at school. She says the daycare, they were going on a field trip, and they said he was not allowed to go, that she needed to pick him up. He was having behavior issues. Okay. But when she goes to say, well, the daycare is not helping with his issues. Ma'am, excuse me. First off, your children go to the YMCA day program. That is like kind of like a summer campish program. They are there to have fun, let loose, and play things. These people that work at the YMCA are not real teachers. Do you guys realize that? A lot of them aren't certified. They just bring them in and train them. They're not there to be a mother. They're not there to give discipline. They're really not there to give a care in the damn world. What they are there to do is to look over the children and make sure that they maintain safety. Now, you have said, we have seen, Aiden is not safe to be around other children. Jasmine said, well, you know, he hits the teachers, he hits the kids, and he throws fits. Okay, so he don't need to be there. Because I'm going to tell you, see, when people talk about kids going to daycare and doing things like that, oh, I'm that mama. I'm that mama, okay? Because I would be holy freaking damned if I send my child to a program and then it's another kid over there spitting on them, biting on them, or hitting on them. Because I fight kids. I've already said it. I'm sorry, y'all. It would not be happening. This facility, okay, they don't want to deal with that. And they're not there to deal with that, Jasmine. Aiden is a monster. You, Chris, and Philip created. And now y'all should be the ones dealing with it. Do you hear me? First off, we all know that Aiden's behavioral issues stem from lack of communication. Anybody that cannot communicate will get frustrated and started, hitting and screaming and yelling to try and get their point across. He can't communicate effectively, so he gets upset. That's number one. Number two, you won't take him to the doctor or the therapist to learn how to communicate or get him diagnosed with something that he probably has. Jasmine, have you just been born yesterday? Don't you realize when kids, act out the way that Aiden does, that means there's something wrong? Whether it is something that he needs to be diagnosed with and maybe a little medication could help, or do you not understand the story that your mom got on here saying about your own sister? Y'all, do y'all hear me talking to you? Because didn't Mama Duke say that the daughter that she had to put in the facility was because she grew more angry and more violent as, symptoms of her disability came on. So Jasmine, why are you not seeing the family pattern? I am really hoping, but with her, you only can say hoping, that she would go and get Aiden tested and help get him on a regimen before he grew up and turned into a violent adult, because that's exactly what happened with her sister. I mean, girl, are you taking notes? Are you awake over there? Do you realize that? Then another thing, if you allow the behavior of Aiden to continue, she talking about, oh, I'm so fed up with it. I'm tired of dealing with it. It's so hard. I don't know how to discipline him. I don't know how to do this. Girl, you need to come up with a routine of discipline. If you don't believe in tapping him on the dude, then you need to get him a timeout chair. You need to correct him when the behavior happens, but you can't do that because the behavior that he is absorbing at home and at his father's house. I mean, Jesus, his father sits there and cuts his baby mama out on screen. I can only imagine when the cameras turn off what the things he says and does around these kids, because he does it on camera. You have a man that walk by your kids and they flinch. Maybe Aiden is acting out because of some of the alleged abuse that's going on in the home, and he doesn't know how to tell people, so he does, the saying, you do unto people as others do unto you. I believe that's a big case of it too. He's doing unto other people at what he sees and what he's going through at home. Jasmine, the YMCA is not equipped. You need to be at a doctor. Y'all, this woman right here, she gets on here and she complains about her children. Then she says this. Oh, and this one took me out the ballpark right here. The twins need to be in a different room because Ava likes to be bossy of Aiden. All right. First off, when it's siblings and they have to see each other every day at home, especially in a home like that, I would think that they would want to be in a separate room too, so that they can have their freedom and they're not always lumped together, because Jasmine and everybody else lumps them together because they're twins. And I do believe that Ava is probably bossy over Aiden because she's probably seeing him do the things he's not supposed to do. Do you think that, Dodo Bird? If you are sitting in a classroom with your brother, right? And you're sitting there having a good time, because we know, and I ain't saying this to be funny, Ava is sitting there lost in the sauce. She over in imaginary land. She having a good time. And you sit over there and you see your brother run up and hit your teacher. Well, a lot of kids love their teacher. You don't think that Ava is supposed to tell him that's not right? Huh? If you're playing with a group of kids and your brother runs up and starts hitting on them and spitting on them, Ava's not supposed to say that that's wrong or tell him no or stop. No, that means that she has now done like Caitlin and Amaya, and she's took on the responsibility of being a mother to her brother. It's not about being bossy. See, you call your kids bossy, but you call your kids bossy when you put them in the place of being an adult and a mother because you lack the skills to do so. If you don't have Caitlin or you don't have Amaya attending to those twins, then you're really not doing it. And so therefore they act like mothers and they tell them no, no, no. Now poor Ava has to now control the narrative with her twin brother. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Jasmine, you're a joke. You can't take that boy to a daycare program and expect them to deal with it. Please take him to the nearest doctor. Tell them what is going on. There is, because, I'm whack. There is a such thing called behavioral health. And there's another thing called behavioral therapists and things of that nature. Maybe that's something you should look into, because you said it yourself. You're not equipped to handle Aiden. But you're so equipped to keep popping him out. Yeah, right. See, that's the problem with these people. They like to pop them out, and then once they are not puppies and they can talk and they can run around and they can tell you exactly how they feel about you, they just get fed up or tired of them. Y'all, I'm going to see y'all down in the comments. Please tell me what y'all think about her in this Aiden situation. Love you.